Humanity has always dreamed of the stars. In Bethesda's Starfield, that dream becomes a sprawling universe of star systems waiting to be explored. Welcome back to the Asari Gamer, where we explore the art of video games one game at a time. As always, we'll look at this game through the lens of storytelling, world building, visual design, audio and atmosphere, and personal enjoyment. Please note that the version of Starfield that I played is not modded and has no DLC. Starfield's main quest centers around mysterious artifacts and the explorers of Constellation. While the premise is interesting, the story itself is bland, and the companions often share very similar viewpoints. At times, their reactions to major choices, like the decision between the Asilis or microbes for the Terramorph threat, can feel more like lectures than conversations. Where Starfield's storytelling really shines is in the faction questlines. These stories are more focused and memorable, offering political intrigue, corporate espionage, and frontier justice across the settled systems. One really clever moment comes from the heat leech twist, which recontextualizes something players encounter throughout the game. I honestly didn't see that coming, even though the clues are obvious. Ultimately, though, Starfield isn't really about the main story. Like many Bethesda games, the real narrative emerges through exploration, world building, and visual design. The game's world is built around what the developers call NASA Punk, a grounded, industrial vision of space travel that feels rooted in real aerospace engineering rather than sleek science fiction fantasy. Ships are covered in bolts, panels, and exposed machinery. Interiors feel cramped, functional, and lived in, with ladders, cargo bays, and mechanical compartments replacing the clean minimalism we often see in futuristic space settings. The spacesuits follow the same philosophy. They look like practical tools designed for survival rather than fashion. That design language extends across the settled systems. Cities and outposts reflect different cultures and histories. From the corporate polish of neon to the frontier atmosphere of Aquila City, each location communicates something about the people who live there. Even small environmental details contribute to this sense of a working universe. Cargo containers, industrial walkways, research labs, and mining facilities all reinforce the idea that space in Starfield is not glamorous. This is about survival and exploration. The result is a galaxy with a grounded aesthetic that gives Starfield a distinctive visual identity. Lighting plays an important role in shaping the game's atmosphere. Interiors often rely on warm industrial lights, glowing control panels, and narrow beams cutting through dark corridors, giving ships and stations a lived-in, functional feel. Planetary environments provide a strong contrast. Many worlds are vast, quiet, and visually striking. There are deserts, frozen landscapes, rocky moons, and storms which stretch far into the distance. The sense of scale reinforces the feeling that humanity is still small in a very large universe. And while Starfield may not aim for the bright spectacle of more stylized science fiction, its commitment to practical design gives the game a distinctive visual identity. Starfield's audio design leans heavily into atmosphere. The soundtrack is present throughout much of the game, but it rarely demands attention. Instead, the music tends to sit gently in the background, using soft orchestral tones that reinforce the feeling of exploration and discovery. Combined with the mechanical sounds of ships, stations, and equipment, the audio helps create a sense that space is a working environment, full of machinery, movement, and quiet activity. Environmental sounds also play an important role. Cities bustle with voices and industry, while distant planets often feel calm and isolated, emphasizing just how far humanity has spread into the galaxy. Together, the music and environmental audio give Starfield a reflective tone that fits its focus on exploration. Rather than pushing the player forward with urgency, the atmosphere encourages you to slow down and simply experience the journey through space. Starfield is a fascinating game to talk about from an artistic perspective. The ship design system, the retro-futuristic NASA aesthetic, and the sense of scale across its many star systems are genuinely impressive pieces of game design. However, my personal experience with the game was complicated by technical instability. During my playthrough, I encountered several crashes which seemed tied to the ships I built myself. After switching to a pre-built vessel, the Star Eagle, the crashes stopped entirely. That meant the part of the game I enjoyed the most, the shipbuilding system, became something I had to avoid. There were also some memorable glitches along the way, like a random merchant living permanently on my ship, and planets turning into disco balls when scanned. And yes, I uninstalled and reinstalled the game, and that did not fix it. I'm not here to judge the technical performance of games. That's not what this channel is about. But when instability prevents me from engaging with the feature I enjoy most, then it's going to sour my experience. Starfield may not deliver the strongest central story, but its artistic vision is clear. The game's NASA punk world building, grounded visual design, and thoughtful audio atmosphere create a universe that feels believable, industrial, and expansive. It's a vision of space that focuses less on spectacle and more on the quiet persistence of exploration. For those reasons, Starfield earns 3 out of 5 stars, with stars awarded for world building, visual design, and audio and atmosphere. If you enjoy thoughtful looks at the art and design of video games, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join me next time as we explore another world through the lens of art.
The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks